Tonight on GDS, a double dose of fun at the Boone County Fair, plus Mike Love from the Beach Boys.
Oh, it's a good day, state line.
Hi, and welcome to Good Day State Line Friday, August 12th. We have a jam-packed show for you tonight, starting right now. I'm so excited for our first guest. He'll be at the Coronado tonight, Friday night. Mike Love from the Beach Boys. Hi, Mike.
Hi, how are you doing?
So good. I'm a huge Beach Boys fan. I'll tell you why. I'm sure you remember the episode of Full House that was all about the Beach Boys in 1988. So I was a baby then, but one of my siblings or my parents recorded that episode on VHS, and I watched it once a week for about 10 years until I broke the tape.
That's great. So you know all the words to Kokomo then, huh?
I sure do, and I've been singing them my whole life, so it's such an honor to talk to you today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so you guys, speaking of Full House, you perform with John Stamos all the time. You actually did over the weekend. When did that friendship get started?
Well, you know, he was Blackie on General Hospital when we first met him in the mid-'80s. And he came out to play with us in Washington, D.C. at one of our July 4th concerts with, 500,000 or more people. It was pretty amazing. And he before he was a TV star, he was a drummer in a little three-piece band in Orange County, California.
That's so cool. And you still perform with him 20, 30 years later.
He loves playing the drums, and of course the audience loves him, and he puts out a lot of charisma, energy, and otherwise good vibrations on our show.
So how do you feel when you think back to the 60s, when you first formed the band and think you're out here still performing these songs in 2022?
Well, it's kind of miraculous, but it's wonderful because multiple ages like our music. You know, maybe your parents listened to our music when we first started out, and then you, as a youngster, listened to it, and then you probably have nieces and nephews that are
yes, I do, and they love you too.
And enjoy.
So speaking of Kokomo, you mentioned it. Everyone thinks Kokomo is a real place until they Google it and realize there's a Kokomo, Indiana, and that's about it. That's not the Kokomo you're talking about in the song, is it?
Kokomo was a sort of fictitious place that John Phillips of the Mamas and Papas came up with. And he wrote this beautiful melody. And then I came up with Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I want to take you, that part, the chorus. And then Terry Melcher, the guy that produced it, came up with, ooh, I want to take you down to Kokomo. We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. So it was a true collaboration. But yes, you're right. Although there was a resort owner in Florida, when he first heard that record come out, he says, I'm going to call our place Kokomo.
Smart guy, right?
Yeah.
All right, so a lot of your music is about surfing. Do you get the chance to surf still?
Well, not so much, but we sing about it a lot, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, we did other things too, like the Pet Sounds album in 1966, God Only Knows, Sloop John B, Wouldn't It Be Nice? We do those songs every night of our, whenever we're doing concerts. They're such great songs. Then, of course, Good Vibrations came along in 1966, and that went to number one, and that was our biggest hit until Kokomo came along in 1988. So we have a lot of songs to choose from, and we're going to be doing them all at the Coronado.
Yes, we are so excited. I will be there. I'm actually, you mentioned generations. Me, my dad, his sister, and my 15-year-old niece are all going together to see you guys.
That's awesome. I love it how the families can come out and enjoy our music together.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Mike. We really appreciate your time. Of course, the Beach Boys are performing tonight at the Coronado at 8 o'clock. You can get more details at coronadopac.com. Coming up next, we're off to Boone County for the Boone County Fair. We'll be right back.